Hey guys and gals, it's me. How we doing out there? This is LaDonna, and as always, I'm living the dream. Welcome please. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you've never been. If you have been or you haven't been and this is your first time or your 15th time, please take a moment. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. For you newcomers, it might be a little early, so I get that. I'm not saying you have to watch me. Just hit the buttons. So today, guys, we are going to talk about, since we're on this like party kick, we're going to talk about some complete like party fails. Okay, and these are all tweets, and I would like to point out these are all tweets to Jimmy Fallon. This is something he did, and I found them, and I'm going to react to them. I, in no way, shape, or form, am trying to steal his thunder, obviously, and you know, I just don't want him to get mad. And if he does get mad, actually, Jimmy, if you do, and you want to throw me out there on your show, even if you're mad, please, feel free. Feel free to throw me right on under the bus there, Jimmy, because you're hilarious, and we could hang out. So, let's get right into it, because, you know, we've all been this person. We've all been this person, or we know this person, or whatever. But, man, it's bad. Some of these are hilarious. Alright, so, first one. We were having a Halloween party and started decorating the day before. The theme for our party was Satan. Had scary Satan stuff everywhere. This, unfortunately, was also the day our new preacher decided to stop by for a visit. Party fail. Okay, first off, I'm a big believer in don't show up unless you're either letting me know you're coming or you're invited. Also, it's Halloween. Like, get over yourself. But I'm pretty sure this preacher was probably scared to death. Like, he was probably like, oh, hell, they need Jesus more than I thought. We gonna have to visit here every day. Every day. Like, what is going on? It's Satan all over the place. It's a bad day. That would be so... I mean, could you imagine? I mean, really, put yourself in their shoes. That would be so, like, OMG. I actually had a landlord once that stopped by for something, like, the day after we had our whatever that is, home warming party. We had people literally sleeping in the kitchen. There's bottles and beer and stuff everywhere. And here's my landlord, 7 in the morning, knocking on the door. Are you kidding me? It was bad. But it wasn't bad. He turned out to be the coolest landlord ever. So you just never know. For their little girl's birthday party, some friends created a piñata in the shape of her favorite stuffed animal. I don't think they considered the optics of having a bunch of 6-year-olds beat a baby seal with a stick. Can you imagine being that parent for a minute? Like, you're so excited about what you've done here, and now you're literally trying to get a bunch of 6-year-olds to club a baby seal to death, to get its insides. This did not go well. Do you know how many crying 6-year-olds there probably were? Oh my goodness, we can't beat Cletus. I don't know why I'm going Cletus. I just assume a seal's name would be Cletus. But we can't beat him to death? That's not okay. Not good. Dude, not good. Why? I don't know. I'm not sure why you would ever think that was a great idea. Why don't we just get a kitten up there and beat the piss out of it for, you know, shits and grins? Why not? My brother threw a party and told a guy he had to leave. The guy took all the knobs from our kitchen appliances on his way out. We had to start the stove with a screwdriver for weeks. This guy is a genius. He is a mastermind. He is drunk enough he is being asked to leave, so obviously he's done some ridiculous type shit. I very rarely have to put anybody out of a party, but when I do, you've done some ridiculous shit. But he had the mind sense to steal every knob off every kitchen appliance they have. All the knobs. They can't bake. They can't boil water. They are done without a screwdriver. Like, that's so funny to me. I don't know why. That's like evil genius right there. Evil. Evil shenanigans. And I love it. Don't ever throw me out of your party. I'm taking all your knobs with me. Every one of them. Not that I would go to a party. I'm old now and lame and I don't go do anything. But back in the day, this could have been me. Oh boy. My friend invited about 30 people over. We were all drinking and having a good time when he yells, "Oh no! The people who live here are home!" We had no idea it wasn't his house. My mad dash out the back door. Party fail. Alright. First off, another genius, because it takes some cojones. You are at someone else's home. They're just gone. You don't know where they're at. You don't know when they're coming home. You invited like 30 people to their home and had what I can only imagine was a raving party, because 30 people's a lot. I've done this. And then all of a sudden, like, hey, we gotta go. This isn't our house. When I was younger, I actually did this. I didn't have a huge party, but I did use somebody else's house. And they didn't come home, so there was that. But when they got home, they knew something was awry. For, like, a window got broke and some crazy shit happened. But whatever. I have done this. But I was very young and very stupid, which I assume this guy was too. I just wonder if he got in any trouble. Did you go to jail? I did not go to jail. I don't know if he went to jail. I called in sick to go to a friend of a friend's birthday party. Turned out the friend of the friend was my boss. I said, "I'm better." He said, "You're fired." Dude, I would get fired for this. This would be what I would get fired for. 100%. Like, oh, dude, can't make it in today. Might have the COVID. Oh, okay. Stay home. I'm going to the party, my workplace, and I get there and I see my boss's face. It's a bad damn day. Oh, why would you not just like jump under the table? Turn and run. We're done. Peace out. Bye. Gotta go. Nope. You're gonna stand right there and say, "I'm better." You thought this man had a sense of humor. Did not. He did not. Of course he wasn't at work either, but I guess he was having a party, so he probably asked off. One time at a friend's wealthy boyfriend's house, I was laughing so hard I accidentally peed on his fancy Persian carpet. He said, "Hey, the dog peed on the carpet again." My friend said, "No, that was just Leah." Party fail. Look here, friend. Do not throw me under the bus like that. This motherfucker think it's the dog. Let him think it's the dog. Unless he goes to beat the dog. We don't want to do that, because I have this wacky story. I actually made my roommate punch his dog in the eye once. I didn't know it was going to go that way, but over some stuff I lied about. We won't get into that, because he's probably watching this, and he's still mad about this. This was like 25 years ago. He's still pissed, dude. Still pissed. But yeah, dude. And you know, like, what? Man, you accidentally peed on a rug. I don't know what happened that was so funny, but you pissed on a rug. That's a bad day. And like a Persian one. You can't afford that. At my first house party ever, I thought I had a great time, despite not remembering anything. Bad sign right there. Wasn't until the next day I was told I caused a scene, hit on the host's boyfriend, broke her lamp, and tried to eat some toilet paper. Haven't been to a house party since. Party fail. Okay. And I get that you haven't been to a house party since because you're embarrassed, but I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say you've never been invited to another one either. Why would you eat toilet paper? That's the one thing I'm confused about. Because the rest of that I've probably done. I've broke a few lamps. I've hit on somebody's boyfriend. When you're that drunk, you don't even know what you're doing. I get that. I've been there. Day drinking. We've talked about this. But yeah, you're not getting invited again. You're not. Like, you're not. And when somebody, if you do and somebody sees your name on the guest list, they're not coming. They're not. This bitch is crazy. We are not going there. We're not. Nope. We're going to the movies. At a New Year's Eve party fail years ago, kissed a girl at midnight. We dipped. She was heavier than I thought. I kinda dropped her, then crashed headfirst into the hors d'oeuvres table. Please extend belated apologies to the hosts and the girl, as I cannot remember who they were. Okay. First off, you're at a party and you don't even know who the host is. So I don't know how you got there to begin with. Secondly, you're obviously drunk enough now you're hooking up with the chubby girl, which I like that behavior. I'm okay with that because I was always the chubby girl. Hook up with me. It's fine. But then you crash the food. Now the big girl mad at you. Fuck the fact that you dropped her. The fact that you crashed the food probably really ruined it. And then you woke up like, God damn. Bad day. Bad day. God, it's the waking up the next day. Just don't tell me. I don't want to know what happened. Don't want to know. I woke up at home and that's all I need to know. You can shut up after that. Saw some guy peeing outside his dorm room window onto a Jeep without its top. So it's into a Jeep, not onto. That was parked 3 stories below. His reasoning was that the parking job sucked. Everyone was laughing because it turned out he was peeing in his own vehicle and didn't know it. You deserve that piss. Like, I hope tomorrow when you get down there it's still wet and you sit in it and you don't know. You're already hungover. You're in bad shape. You've done pissed in your own car. And now you're going to get in your car to go somewhere and you're going to be piss soaked and it stinks. And it stinks. And you deserve every bit of that. This reminds me, I know I have so many, like, this reminds me of a story. So I can't remember this guy's name, and we're going to call him Ben because every goofball I've ever known in my life was named Ben. Anybody named Ben that's watching, sorry, it's just the truth. So he got so smashed one night. I mean, like, it was ridiculous. So he fell over a fence, rolled down a hill. Oh, he thought he was dead. Nope, here he comes like a fucking zombie, back up the hill. Then he decides he's going to go sit in his car. I guess he thought he was going to leave, and then he realized he was way too drunk to leave. And it's freezing, mind you. It's freezing. It's like 0. He climbs in the back seat, decides to sleep. Overnight, he pisses and shits himself. Wakes up in the morning, frozen to the back seat. He can't get up. So he's beating on the windows and doors so we can come help him be freed from his own soil. Isn't that crazy? Oh, dude, how do you... And if he is watching this, I mean, by the weird grace of God, how do you wake up and move on from that? Like, how do you just go, okay, like that happened and I'm just going to move on? I don't know. I think it would take a lot. It would take a lot for me. On the way to a party, I realized the invite said to bring snacks. So I stopped at CVS. I arrived at the party with a large bag of combos and 6 Baby Ruth bars. Party fail. I fail to see how this is a party fail. You can come with 6 Baby Ruths. That's fine. I had somebody show up at my party once with a bucket of KFC because they thought they needed to bring something. People have brought the weirdest things to my parties. Like the weirdest things. Because they're like, well, I wanted to bring something. Okay, well, Braunschweiger probably wasn't necessary, but I'll take it. You know, whatever. I'm not picky. I'll eat it. So anyway, guys, these are just some party fails that people have gone through. And like I said, I'm sure we've all gone through something like this. So don't sit on your high horse and ride. Think about